Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, which is going to be the late flick through for White Dwarf 505 Orktober. So come and join me on the desk and we'll go through it. Right then lovelies, let's have a look at White Dwarf issue 505. I do apologise for it being late. This was obviously Orktober. We did get obviously our 2 battle missions. So we get our bunker mission for Warhammer 40k and our battle plan for Age of Sigmar. We also get a backdrop, which is like an Orky scrap refinery maybe. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And then on the opposite side, we've got a kind of Orky skull dwelling. But you would use that as a backdrop for taking photographs of your miniatures. Right, let's have a look through Orktober's Warhammer. Right, so straight off the bat, we're into some hobby letters, etc. Some nice looking miniatures here. I like this Nauseous Rotbone, the Plague Surgeon. I like him for the Death Guard. We got a really nice Snazgar Stink Mullet, Fungoid Cave Shaman. And then we have a really nicely rendered Fafnir Ran for Imperial Fists. Oh wow, look at this. So is this a, that looks like it's a Adeptus Titanicus miniature. It says Warmaster Titan by Matthew Shackleton. The Warmaster was the final Titan I painted for my Legio, and obviously I wanted it to be a centerpiece. I came across Golden Demon when I Richard Gray's YouTube channel and followed his advice on airbrushing to achieve gradient stripe patterns. Nicely done on the thigh armour here. Ask from Brindle. Then we have some Plague Bearers of Nurgle in different colours. Pinks, purples, greens, oranges. And then we have some Space Marines, the Vigil Solaris chapter by Dan R. That's a nice colour scheme. Access granted, White Dwarf Bunker, a Warhammer club made for you. So, we have the bunker challenges for Orktober, where Psycho, Sorcerers and Supernatural send the photos in to White Dwarf by 30th of April. Your bunker challenges and ranks. And then Trouble in Paradise Crusade campaign launches. We have a rolling chart here. After fighting a Crusade mission in the Trouble in Paradise Crusade campaign, you can generate a Pariah Nexus random event requesting some of the bizarre, fortuitous and cataclysmic happenings in this war zone. You can always choose not to roll for a random event, but once you have chosen to do so, you must abide by the result. To do so, after the update Crusade cards and update Order of Battle steps, roll a d66. Roll 1d6 for the 10s and a second for the units. So there you go. And then you have Battle of Wits, which is the Warhammer mission, Warhammer 40k mission. And then you have the Total Conquest battle plan for Age of Sigmar. Warcry. The war in Hell's Claw. On the very edge of the ravaged coast lies Hell's Claw, a city once dominated by Khorne's bloodthirsty warriors and then reconsecrated by Sigmar's followers. Since the emergence of the Nor, Hell's Claw has descended into rack and ruin, its streets overrun by the Skaven of the Vermin Doom, who look to harvest both Warpstone and Emberstone that have been disgorged by the Cataclysm. Such valuable realm stones can be made into powerful weapons, which is exactly what these 3 new battle plans are all about. Can your warband dig up enough realm stone to forge some mighty weapons, or will they find themselves unmade by their foes? It's time to start rolling some dice and go to war in Hell's Claw. So, battle plan, field experiments, battle plan, crafting weapons of power, and then unearthing realm stone. Then we have basic training, introduction to army analysis part 2. This is following on from the September analysis on how to decide whether your units are being useful or not, and then they have the scenario for orders. Hobby Hangout. Now, I didn't really get a chance to look through this magazine properly, but I did stop and have a look at this stage by stage in a glow, which I really liked the way that they did this. So the damaged walls that you got with Skaven Tide have these runic markings scratched into them. And basically they're showing you how to make them glow like this, and it's really good. That's a really nice scheme. I like it. And then we've got some different painting schemes for other bits and pieces. Satellite uplink, showing off your psychers, sorcerers and supernatural units. Wow. Vashtor, I like Vashtor. I need to finish building mine, or painting mine actually. He's built, I need to finish painting him. Very, very colourful Neuro Tyrant there. Farseer, Bray Shaman, Thedora, Skull Scryer, and then this Gaunt Summoner by Sergi Torres. That's really cool. I like that. I love the colour combinations on that one. Warzone Chalnath, Sacred Silver. What is this? Is this just background fluff? Yeah, I think this is background fluff. For the Order of Argent Shroud is amongst it the most aggressive and direct of the Battle Sisters orders. As a preceptory to their warriors, as a preceptory of their warriors plunges into the roiling cauldron of Chalnath Expanse, they will need all of their swift fury and unshakable faith to survive. So yeah, a little bit of background fluff. Crusade of Faith. Right, prepare your hymn books and polish your holy relics, because you've got new crusade rules for the Sisters of Battle. So crusade rules, hymns of battle, intoning hymns of battle. I need to have a look at this. Hymn of battle, litany of the Emperor's will, verse of divine protection, chorus of perfidy, perfivid belief, refrain of righteous guidance, catechism of holy wrath, and vow of unbridled valour. Then you have agendas, which is judgment of the faithful, and sacred grounds, and then requisitions, battle rights, and devout warrior. Battle traits: conviction of faith, inspiring orator, raging further, solemn in prayer, bombastic projection, and faithful devotee. Crusade relics: icon of Chiros, armour of saints, sigil sanctorum, antiquity relics, rod of grace, triptych of Macarian crusade, legendary relics, book of Saint Lucius. Then you have crusade badges, so holy champion, righteous war leader, and paragon of faith. And then we're into a battle report. Squig rustling. So Warhammer 40k battle report. It looks like orcs against orcs. 6 war bosses are on the hunt for squigs, but when the opportunity for a good scrap comes up, it doesn't take long for them to get stuck in. So here's your setup, here's your board. They looks like they're deploying in corners with diagonals. So Wade's boys, Andy's lads, and then here we go. We're into the war proper. So it's got squiggly objectives here: blue squig, yellow squig, red squig, and black squig. And here we go. So I miss the Citadel realm of battle boards. It would be nice if they release these as a made to order, maybe at the end of next year. This is almost, I'm going to turn around and say this is probably almost like a apocalypse game, because it looks like they're using a 6 foot by 6 foot board rather than a 6 foot by 4 foot board, because these Realm of Battle boards I think were 2 foot by 2 foot, and they've got 1 2 3 1 2 3, so they've got 9 boards there, giving us a 6 by 6. And there you go, right, and then it's Orcs is the winner. The debrief. Right, the Great War. Ghazghkull Thraka, Mighty Horde, painted by Jack Masters. These look great. Loving Ghazghkull here. Painting the Goth Horde. So we got some call-outs, colour call-outs here for the colour schemes used. Nice stomper. I'm looking forward to getting the killer cans and the Death Dread that's going to come with Combat Patrol. I prefer the darker kind of green skin tone for the orcs. And the jury is out for me on whether I like these new Beast Snagger boys. I think we get some with the Orc Combat Patrol that we'll get with Combat Patrol. So I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to have a look at them and see what they're like. but I'm going to reserve judgment until I've seen them. Warp Shatter Bell Battle Plan. So we're into Age of Sigmar now. Here is our battle plan card. Battle of the Bell Tower. Hamilcar launches his assault against the Skaven. This is Flashpoint Molder Hunt. Looks like it's written more as a piece of fiction than sort of like background fluff. Something to get your teeth into and read. Loathsome Rat Men. We burrow into the creation and design of the Skaven. So this will be talking about certainly the history of the Skaven. 39 years of Vermin Doom. And we have up to 2024 with our new Skaventide release. Introduction to the Skaven. They're giving you a size comparison here, but with the human they've just listed it as man thing. Clans Pestilence, Clans Eshin, Clans Molder. So we get some background fluff on the main clans, and then a nice gallery here of the various weapons and contraptions that the Skaven use. Vizek Scour, Prophet of the Horned Rat. I do like this guy. That's a really nice miniature. The Fall of Neocon City. So this is Horus Heresy. New Zone Mortalis rules for urban warfare in the Age of Darkness. So here we go. Zone Mortalis incursion rules. Building terrain. So small. Players should use the rules to represent buildings found on page 224 of the Warhammer Horus Heresy Age of Darkness rulebook, and decide which of their terrain collection represents small, medium and large buildings for the purposes of hull points and transport capacity. Okay. And yeah, designer's notes on unit size, incursion special rules, death from afar, and placed position, and then hostile territory incursion mission. Cool. Secure the crash site incursion mission, and then a bit of fiction from Black Library, Blind Sight by Peter Fehevari. So a few pages there. And then you have the various possible outcomes for your orders scenario, and then the last page. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. I do apologise it's taken me so long to get this out into the wild. I have got 2 more White Dwarf that I need to try and record and get out before the end of December. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Alright, take care. Bye bye.